All right, we're gonna hit some opening for the shoulder extension position. So it's definitely good for push-ups, dips, or muscle-ups, anything like that. So in this position, if you have a bench or something to kind of prop the arms up on, that's what we're gonna be looking for. I'm gonna bring my hands behind my back. Palms are gonna be facing up, and ideally the bicep is gonna be in close to the rib cage and not kind of way out here. So from here, I just want to find a nice deep position where I'm feeling a nice opening or stretch on the front side of the shoulder. And if I try to lift my hands from here, you shouldn't be able to, right? So from here, we're just sinking into it. We're just going to hang out, doing some breath work. So try to make your exhale just a little longer than the inhale. We're going to keep a nice, long, tall spine here. And the actions we're going to make are going to be trying to drive the hand down into the object and then trying to lift. As I lift, I'm trying not to lean forward as I create that motion, but thinking about moving the upper arm up to the ceiling while my torso stays still. So let's hit 2 more breaths before we just kind of get into the work of it. Again, just kind of feeling the tissues that we feel stretched, because that's the stuff we're going to work first. All right. So the first action we're going to make is driving down into the bench or object. So slowly start driving down as you get heavy into the object, pretending like you're trying to bring the hands back to your body. I want you driving down harder and harder until you reach a safe effort that feels good for you to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm trying to drag my hands through the earth back to my body, squeezing that for 3. 2, I'm going to do the opposite. Try not to lean forward, but lift slightly from your object, squeezing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay tall, 3, 2, if you got deeper, you can either scoot back or sink down, and then you're just going to stay in this new deep range, hitting those 4 breaths. Try to make your exhale just nice and long here, again, feeling that stretch on the open, on the front of the shoulder here. And if something happened where your position changed a little bit, just go ahead and take the opportunity to fix it. Just go for 1 more breath, and then we're going to hit our second set of pails and rails. So if you did get deeper, that's where you're doing your second set from. All right, so let's go ahead and slowly drive the hands down into our object at 10%. 20, 30, we're just gonna drive harder, getting heavier and heavier. Start finding your max effort, and you're just gonna hold that for 10. 9, 8, I'm driving my hands down into the object, squeezing and holding that for 3. 2, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna try to lift away from my object and hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, try to glue your triceps and hands to the ceiling for 3. 2, keep them high. If you got up, you're just going to make yourself go into this deep range here by scooting or sinking down, however you can get deeper to capture that range, and just hang out in that stretch for a second. So we're just hitting those nice long exhales. Again, if you got deeper, you're just sinking into that while you take advantage of this breath work. So let's hit 3 more. Just nice big focus on the exhale. I'm still feeling some stretch and tension on the front of the shoulder. I'm just in a deeper range now. And then we're just going to slowly migrate out on that last breath. Ooh. My elbows. All right. So we're going to hit some hinge work here, just kind of capturing that active end range. So from this position, I'm going to start with my elbows in this 90 degree. I'm going to drive my elbows back to the ceiling. I'm trying to lock in my extension. So here again, I'm not leaning forward, but I'm just reaching my tricep up to the ceiling. And then from here, I'm going to start extending as I straighten my arm. I'm trying not to let my tricep fall. And then I'm going to keep it high, reaching for the ceiling as I do a nice little bicep curl. And then we're going to move in 30 seconds. So what I don't want to see is as I go into a straight arm, my arms drop. So the angle shouldn't change once I lock it in place, right? So let's go ahead and find our lift off point and extension. From here, the elbows are locked in place. We extend. Give me that nice fully straight arm. I'm still reaching up to the ceiling with the tricep. And then we curl. So I'm still trying to glue my triceps up to the ceiling and extend. So we're feeling a gnarly, nasty little tricep burn here. Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're squeezing the elbows up to the ceiling. Keep moving for 15 seconds. Stay up nice and tall. We're not leaning forward. Good, keep squeezing the elbows up to the ceiling. Fully straight arms, squeeze it on back. Keep moving for 5. 4, if we can get the elbows higher, let's do that for 3, 2, 1. That was spicy. All right, and now we're just gonna hit a little bit of extra goodies here with some swimmer work. So what we're gonna do is start with our the back of the hands. We're just gonna start as high up on our back as we can get them. So from here, I'm gonna pinch the elbows together, lift the hands. I'm gonna go into that same extension that I just did. Boom, we freeze. I'm gonna start opening up into this big Y, and then I'm reaching back the whole time. I'm gonna start bringing my fingertips down. I'm gonna tap as far down on my neck as I can, and then I reverse. So I'll pinch the elbows and lift the hands. We're gonna extend. Dump our drinks out as we reach back and up, trying to glue our tricep to the ceiling, and then we tap down. So let's go ahead and find this for 60 seconds. Fingertips up, pinch the elbows, extend. We're gonna open up into this big Y, reaching back. We bring the fingertips down on the back of the neck. Tap as far as you can. Pinch the elbows, lift the hands, and let's smooth out. We've still got another 30 seconds here. So we're keeping the elbows high. I'm keeping my spine long. I'm not leaning or leaning my weight forward or backwards. And I'm trying to keep my elbows locked in place as I find flexion and extension. Keep moving. We got 15 seconds. Make sure you're in your end range now, so you're always making the biggest range that you can. Keep the elbows high as we bring the hands back. And rest. Whew. Oh my God. So that was some back of the shoulder toast right there.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do me a huge favor and click on that like button below. And if you want to see more content like this, click on my face right here to subscribe so you don't miss out.